Hey girl, I'm back. I'm back. Listen, I had to jump on here right now because last night, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. I'm dead serious. I'm not going to laugh. I saw Tasha K's video and I said I need to do this as soon as I get up tomorrow. Um, Mind you, we know the computer problems I'm having. Last night, it literally took 6 hours to upload that video. That's why it just now got up. But anyway, so I'm hoping this one won't take as long to load up so y'all can get it sometime in the next fucking 10 years. But so we saw the video last night. I'm pretty sure all y'all saw it. I wish I could post it. I wish I could figure out how to just post the audio of it, right? Because I don't want to get no strikes. I don't want her to be mad because you know what? Also on the side note, I really like Tasha K. Like I really like Tasha K. I'm 9 times out of 10 on her side. I agree with most of the things she got to say. So I don't want to make fun of her, but girl, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of. Woo, I kind of laughed just a little bit last night, even though I know it wasn't supposed to be funny. But so hopefully you caught that Tasha K live that she did where she was, talking about how she messaged Cardi B. And if you didn't, basically this is what happened. So she gets all live and she talks about how Cardi B had just said, I believe it was like yesterday or the day before or something, she has said that she wants to put a bullet in her head because yeah, she was upset about things that people were saying on the internet, but she was also going around telling people to kill themselves and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know. It just seems like she be spewing a lot of hate. I don't really like to talk about her much on my channel because she's another nigga fuck. I was about to say nigga lover. She another fucking nigga user, and she not black. I'm sorry. I'm not finna sit here argue with y'all in the comments talking about she Afro Latina and all this other stuff. Cardi herself has said it on multiple interviews. She is not black. She has gotten upset when anybody even tried to call her black. Think that she was partially black. Remember when she used to have, her hair used to be, I don't want to use the N word, but her hair used to be a little, frizzy or something. We call it something else. And, she would be mad if anybody even thought she had any black in her. We've seen her entire family, and that doesn't have nothing to do with skin color. My mom is lighter than her, so we're not finna go through that. But what I am saying, though, is that she's not black. Okay, so I'm tired of people thinking just because she was born in Dominican Republic, even though she wasn't. So it's kind of like Dominican is not a race. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not a race. So we not finna go through that. But people be thinking just because people is born in Dominican Republic or Dominican or they Puerto Rican that they automatically black too. That is not true. There's also people who are white Hispanics that are there as well. We not finna play those games, okay? And I know this for a fact because I know people who are actually born and from these places and they don't have any kind of black in the family. I mean, done their DNA and everything. We're not finna count no fucking 6%. We ain't counting no 3%. We're not doing that. And I know some people who don't even have that and they're Dominican. So let's stop playing games. Anyway, let's move on. She only want to be black when it's time to say nigga. Let's keep it a buck. So I don't really like talking about her like that. But what I will say is that a lot of times she is telling people to kill themselves. She calling us roaches, she dogs. I mean, just all kind of shit. So you can tell this person is very unhappy. They're unhappy with their life. They're unhappy with themselves. And I think that that's kind of what what Tasha K was kind of saying. But she took it further and she went ahead and she wrote Cardi and said. Now, this is the part that kind of made me laugh, and I'm trying to mature. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mature. I did start this channel like years ago, back when I was, a lot younger. And, I'm still young, but you know what I mean? And, like, I've been just trying to work on being more mature. But she told her, if you kill yourself, who's going to teach me to be a better person? Oh. She said, who's going to teach me to be a better person? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's so many other ways you could be taught to be a better person. I'm not encouraging nobody to kill themselves, but anyway, that I'm not even gonna laugh. I snickered a little bit at that. Um, she Tasha K mentioned kids doing mass shootings. I don't really know what that had to do with anything, so I started getting a little confused there. But she also talked about her mom overdosing some years ago, back when she was younger, and her finding her mom out on the couch or whatever. And I believe she was trying to, unalive herself. And I can see how that really bothered her, especially when, somebody else is talking about possibly unaliving themselves. And, she just said that she started this channel to, help people in bad situations and not put people in bad situations, which I can understand that. I can see that. But Tasha, I love you. But part of the reason why I tune into you is because you talk a lot of shit. Let's stop playing, okay, girl? You talk a lot of shit. You put people down all day. You stomp them out. Like, we not finna play them games. I mean, it's part of your personality. It's part of who you is. So can't really see how you was trying to help people. Maybe the people on the other side that you not talking about, because you do give us some laughs. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's not involved that you ain't talking about, right? But the people you talking about, there's just no way that you trying to help them at all. So it's kind of like, okay, I kind of get it, girl. But I don't really want to go in on Tasha like that because, like I said, I really, really like her. So I get up today and I see that Cardi has basically responded to that in a way. So she went on, I believe it was Twitter, and she was talking about how she's going to actually talk to her mom and talk to her lawyers about the situation. She said that she has a big heart and that when she sees that somebody's like depressed, she doesn't like seeing that. I don't really believe that either. Okay, let's be honest. I believe maybe some of that, maybe a little bit. Maybe she does feel bad or whatever. But I think that in her heart, she knows she's not getting this $4 million. And that's the thing. She's not getting this $4 million. And shout out to Tasha K, because even if she didn't do it on purpose, I do believe, this is kind of like a way of, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get what's it called? A truce, trying to find a middle ground, because Tasha knows this is ridiculous. Like, she don't have this money. It's going to take her the rest of her life to try to give this lady back her money. She said multiple times she going to do anything she can to not give her back the money because she don't need it. And so I do feel like this is kind of a way that she's trying to get on one accord with her and touch her heart. So it'd be like, girl, take this shit away. And she was smart, and that's smart to do. And I think that she should do it. I think that Cardi's waking up realizing she ain't finna get this fucking money. You was doing too much. Now I feel like if you really felt like you wanted to sue her or whatever, okay, maybe that's fine. I can kind of see it, because Tasha K just kept refusing over and over and over again not to take the video down. When you tried to be nice about it, in the ways you tried to, ask her several times before it was even a court thing that please just take it down. Tasha, that's the only part that I don't agree with you with. At some point, you should have just took that shit down after a while. You had already had it up. You got your views from it. People was already talking about it. You could have took that down and not had all this happen. But Cardi, $4 million, you ain't getting that. Like, you went way too far. You should have asked for something that's more reasonable. You went way too far. And to be honest, like, yeah, it's true that all you guys are doing is making the attorneys rich at this point. I know you don't care, but you gonna have to eat some of that, because it was kind of like you did it because you felt like that was, you know what I'm saying, something that it was a principle. So you're going to have to eat some of that. I feel like $4 million is kind of a bit ridiculous. Okay. So I feel like she's kind of looking at that. She was already thinking about that. And then now she see that she kind of basically is trying to say sorry. Tasha K also said that she loved Cardi. Okay, girl. We not gonna go into that, but I don't believe it. But that's fine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Cardi said she's gonna talk to her mom and her lawyers about it. But she said, but stop hurting people, to Tasha, which I can see. That was the whole point to me, is that Cardi just wanted her to stop spreading this stuff. Now, what I will say is that when you go back and look at these videos, Tasha K, well, you might not be able to, but maybe it's uploaded somewhere else. Tasha K, a lot of that stuff was not a lie. So, Cardi, I don't really know what you're talking about. You did talk about, you know, men. You did talk about selling, punani. I mean, on multiple occasions, people know, like, you know what I'm saying? You have videos of you talking about this. So it's like, it's kind of hard to say, now, I don't want to get involved in it. I'm not saying that you did it. Listen, allegedly. Okay, listen, listen, allegedly. Because listen, if Tasha K saying she ain't got, I'm telling you for sure, I can't even get another iMac, baby. I'm going to have to put up a damn cash at me. Please don't come after me. All I'm saying is that we have seen these old school videos, but I feel like it was the other stuff, right? It was the saying that you had STDs and these type of things. I think it was stuff like that because you know what you said. You know what you did, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But it's the STDs, which I can feel. Don't be saying I have STDs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You going too damn far. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about that. Did you giggle a little bit when she said that she loved her and that who's gonna teach me to be a better person? Did you giggle or is that just my mean ass? Okay, moving on. Young Miami. I feel like she kind of feeling the heat over people saying that she did not deserve the BET award and that she also didn't deserve that award that her, was it Drink Champs or somebody, they tied for last year, I think it was. She went on the Breakfast Club and said that, she felt like she did deserve the BET award for Carisha Please for her show. And I'm sorry, I'm with Charlamagne at the beginning and then he softened up at the end. I don't agree. How do you guys feel about it? I just don't agree. Carisha sitting over here talking about how she doesn't want to be consistent with her show. She doesn't want to put it out often. She made up a whole bunch of different excuses, like she wanted the interview to cook for a minute. She wanted to build up her audience, all this other stuff. That's great. But really, one thing that she did say that I noticed was that she said she doesn't want to drop that often because it's a lot of work. Boom. That's what it is right there. Let's be honest. It's a lot of work. So she just don't want to drop that often. That's fine. But you shouldn't be winning awards. Or if people are mad about it, you should understand why. There's other people who drop daily, weekly. You know what I'm saying? And you dropping she probably did like 3 shows last year or something. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but come on. Like, that's not enough to be winning awards. I'm sorry. Be consistent like everybody else, and then people wouldn't have nothing to say. I just would feel really bad if I won an award and I gotta constantly prove and say not really prove, right, with work, but say over and over again and constantly defend, I should say, myself that I deserve this award. Like, that would be exhausting. That would really suck to know that don't nobody else feel like I should have got it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know how people can just be happy with stuff that they know that come on now. You're delusional if you really feel like you should have won over all of these other people. All right. Not saying her show ain't good. I ain't finna lie. I'm gonna watch her show. I watch her show. It's a good show, but you're just not consistent enough to be winning over people who do it weekly and daily. What do you guys feel about that? Like, how do you guys feel? Let me know in the comments. And let me know how you feel about the Tasha K and Cardi B situation. Do you feel like Cardi B overdid it with that amount? Do you feel like they just need to kind of squash it? I do. Like, I think the whole thing was kind of funny and blah, 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 whatever, right? I'm laughing and shit. But I feel like at this point, squash it. You got the point across. You don't want her talking about you no more. You don't want her hurting people and going in. She's never going to be able to do that again. Now she has people who are showing her how to do this shit and how to do it right. She's not going to do it. It was a mistake. I feel like all of us could have kind of made that mistake in a way up until you got told to take it down multiple times. You know what I mean? But I feel like all of us who do this content stuff, if you really real and you not, like, there's some people who do channels and they just tell you like the news and they keep their opinions out of it, which I think that's really smart. But then there's some hoes like me and we can't do that. Listen, I need to have my opinion. And I made this because I have a personality, and part of that has to do with my opinion. I'm sorry. And I feel like that's a whole nother level of stuff too. Anybody, no shade, because I listen to a lot of these other people too, but anybody can go in here and just tell the story and it'd be like how y'all feel about it. But not everybody can get people to watch because they also want to know like your opinion too. Sometimes I be thinking like, what do you feel about it? And they just so scared to say anything, but I feel it now. Like that might be a smarter way to go about things. So anyway, let me know how y'all feel. I'm going to call you later, girl, because I know it's about to be something else I'm going to want to talk about. So pick up your phone. I'm going to call you later. Bye.